fans, what's going on? Let us talk about some more Kill Team. No, it's not going to be Adeptus Custodes this time. This time it's going to be one of my other factions that I play for 40k, and it's going to be our Adeptus Mechanicus. And here's one of my custom priests with an axe head. So, with elites, they allow you get the priest, the two different priests, the jazz hand shooty priest, and then the stabby hitting with a stick kind of priest guy. So I want to take a look at a melee focused AdMech kill team, 100-point kill team, and a 200-point kill team. No commander, or 125 in the elite book, 125 points. So we're going to look at a 125-point elite kill team, and then we're going to look at a 100-point regular kill team. But first, let's look at, in the elite book, let's look at the new Forge World Dogmas, what we have here. And, so we got, so it says, we can do Mars, glory to the Omnissiah. Each time you randomly determine which canonical of the Omnissiah is being canted, roll 2 dice instead of 1. Models in your kill team receive the benefit of both results instead of just the result of the first dice. If a duplicate is rolled, no additional canonicals is canted this turn. That's a lot like the Dogma from 40k. Then you have Gyra, refusal to yield. Roll 1 dice each time your model in your kill team is reduced to 0 wounds. On a roll of 6, they are restored to 1 room remaining. In addition, models in your kill team pass nerve test on an unmodified roll of 6 as well as an unmodified roll of 1. However, models in your kill team cannot retreat or fall back unless there is a commander from your kill team on the battlefield. So that might be good for my fighty guys. We'll take a look at some more. Then you got Metallica, Relentless March. Models in your kill team can shoot rapid fire weapons as if they were assault weapons in the shooting phase on the battle round in which they advanced. Yeah, I don't care about that. Lucius, let's see. When making a saving throw for models in your kill team, treat enemy attacks with an armor penetration of -1. More fighty. Then you have, I don't think, a grip. I can't even pronounce that. Starch Defenders. When a model in your kill team fires Overwatch, they successfully hit on a 5 or a 6. That'd be good for a plasma shooty team. And then we have Styges 8. Shroud Protocols. Models in your kill team are considered to be obscured to enemy models that target them if they are more than 12 inches away from models. That could be pretty good if you're playing a melee AdMech team and you need to get closer to the enemy, get them in charge distance. So you're going to get that extra bonus of Shroud, extra bonus of cover while you're trying to make contact with your melee team. And then Ryza, you can reroll 1s in the fight phase for attacks made by models in your kill team. So, Ryza sounds pretty good. Excuse me. Stygies sounds pretty good. So now let's take a look at what we have for fighting. We're not going to look at commanders right now. We'll look at them another time. So, you can get the Jazz Hands Electo Priest Kappa. I'm going to butcher that. I'm not doing it. Which has the gauntlet, weapon skill of 4, ballistic skill of 3, strength 3, toughness 3, 1 wound, 2 attack, leadership 8, save 6. They get the canonicals. They have a Voltgeist Spield. This model has a 5+ invuln save. When this model finishes a charge move within 1 inch of an enemy model, pick an enemy model within 1 inch and roll a d6. On a 6, that enemy model suffers a mortal wound. They have Fanatical Devotion. Each time this model with the wound loses a wound, roll a d6 on a 5+. Does not lose that wound. Feel no pain, basically. And then it's got Visions of the Motive Force. This model's shooting attack do not suffer the penalty to their hit rolls for the target model being obscured. That's pretty good for a shooting guy. And his gauntlets are Assault 3, and then in melee, Assault 3, 12 inches, Strength 5, 1 damage. Each unmodified hit roll of 6 made for an attack with this weapon scores 3 hits rather than 1. And then its melee is Strength 5 and 1 damage. And then here's the ones I'm looking at. The Fulgurite Electro Priest. It's got a 3-up weapon skill or a 4 plus ballistic skill, strength 3, toughness 3, 1 wound, 2 attacks, leadership 8, save 6 plus. It's got canticles, it's got the Void Heist Shield, it has the Fanatical Devotion, and then it has Siphon Vigor. If this model takes an enemy model out of action in the fight phase, its invulnerable save is improved to a 3 plus for the remainder of the mission. That is why I love Priest. They have the same ability. They take out a unit in 40k, the big game, the 3 plus invul. You take out a weak unit, and they got a 3 plus invul, and you get a bunch of these priests in a group. It's insane. So I'm looking at these. So the Stabby Priest is 14 points. Doesn't cost anything for their gear. Oh, their stab is plus 2 to their strength, so strength 5, AP minus 2, D3 damage. At each wound roll of a D6 of a 6 plus for attacks with this weapon, target suffers D3 mortal wounds instead of normal damage. So if you get 6 plus for each wound roll of a 6 plus for attacks with this weapon, target suffers D3 mortal wounds instead of normal damage. So let us see if there's any. There's no specific tactics for Electro Priest. So they're 14 points each. So you're going to at least want 2 of those. You want a Zealot and a Combat Specialist. So we got 14 for a Combat, and then 14 for a Zealot. And then let's take a look at the Rust Stalkers. Let's go over here to the AdMech here. And then I'm sure everybody knows that the Rust Stalkers, they can have the transonic razor, claws, things like that. So let's take a look at what a Rust Stalker cost. They've been out for a while. I'm not going to go over their stats. So a Rust Stalker, the Princep, is 15 points, and he's going to be our leader. So we're going to have 15 points for our leader. And his war gear is nothing for his war gear because he's going to have the transonic razor and taser. Oh, no, taser goad's 1 point. No, not a taser goad. The cord claw, which is 1 point. So he's going to be 16 points. So right now we are at 44 points. 44 points so far. Now, if we take a 15-point Infiltrator Princep with a Flechette Blaster and a Power Sword, he's going to be straight 15 points. And he'll just be a regular person. So we're at 59. And then I do want a little bit of shooting in this. So I want to take a Vanguard Gunner with a Plasma Cavalier. So that's 3 points. So that's 13 points. So that's 72 points so far, and then we have the 15 points standard guy, and then we're going to have 1 plasma. That is going to be our sniper. because he can reroll ones. And we're at 72 points so far. So so now we have a lot of room to go, and we have a pretty good combat basis. We got 4 combat guys, and then we have, a plasma guy for shooting. I used to take the the gunner with the transonic arquebus, but he only rolls the 1 dice, and it just never seems to work out. Um, we could take a regular ranger with an omni specs. That would be 10 points. So it would bring us to 82 just for the omni specs. So we got the guy with the omni specs. We're at 82, and then if we take another priest, that brings us to 96. So we'll have 4 staff priests, 1 combat, 1 zealot. We'll have our leader, our Rustalker Princep, with the transonic razor and a cord claw, and then we'll have a infiltrator Princep with a flechette blaster and power sword, um, a plasma ranger with being our sniper, rerolling 1 so we can overcharge, and then we'll have a standard ranger with an omnispect, and that gets us 96 points. And if we want to go to the 125 um, point level, we could add another plasma. That would get us 109, and we could add one more electro priest for 123. So that would give us 4 electro priest, the Rustalker leader Princep with the razor and tord claws, the Princep infiltrator with the flechette blaster and a power sword, 2 plasmas, one that is a sniper, a standard ranger with an omni specs, and that would be 123 points. So there you go, where we have it. We have a 100-point kill team with some elite combat, and then we have a 125-point for the elites, for some of the missions and elites. That is, mainly combat focused. And we could take Stygies 8 or that other dogma that gave us rerolling 1s in the fight phase. So that's basically, what I'm thinking about for my AdMech kill team. I'm going to test it out. Today's Thursday, and it's our Warhammer League, our kill team league. I believe I have all these painted up and ready to go, and I'm going to try it today and see what happens, and I'll update you in a future video. For Crazy Gamer Games, I'm the Crazy Gamer. Have a great day.